Hello, first graders. Welcome to part 2 of our new math lessons for the week. So the previous day we were working with figuring out or looking at numbers and figuring out which one was the greatest number and which one was the least number. So which one was the biggest or the largest number and which one was the smallest number. So we're going to kind of continue with that today, but we're going to be, instead of just circling the largest number or the smallest number, we are going to be using symbols. And so our lesson for today is to still kind of compare numbers, but we are going to be using the symbols like that, that, and equal. So this symbol is set as less than. So it to me, looks like an alligator's mouth, right? Kind of chomp, chomp. Just like that, right? Don't they look like kind of like an alligator's? If you put like a mouth with an eye. Yeah. So we're going to look at these as hungry alligators. And so I actually drew my own hungry alligator that we're going to work with today. So let's work with some similar numbers that we did the last lesson. So our first set of numbers is 5 and 10. So we've got numbers 5 and 10. So we figured out that 5 is the smallest number and 10 is the largest number. So do you think the hungry alligator, so pretend that 5 is like 5 little fishes and there's 10 fishes. Which one do you think the hungry alligators want to eat? The 10, right? So I would put the hungry alligator wanting to eat the 10. So how I would say this is 5 is less than, because the end of the symbol, the smaller end of the symbol is there. So 5 is less than 10. So if I had switched them around and I wrote 10 first and then I had 5, like that I did here, would the hungry alligator want to eat the 5? He would want to eat the 10. So I would read this as 10 is greater than 5. So see how we would switch the symbols? So whatever is the largest number, if the largest is there, you would write 10 is greater than 5. So we would write the hungry alligator, we would write it facing the 10 because it wants to eat the 10 fishes, not just the 5 little fishes. Right. The next set of numbers is 10 and 12. Now we've got 10 and 12. Do you think the alligator wants to eat the 10 or the 12 fishes? I would think the 12 fishes, right? So I would say this as 10 is less than 12. All right. Now our next set of numbers is 13 and 13. Think the alligator will want to eat 13 fishes or 13 fishes? Well, isn't 13 and 13 the same number? So instead of using one of the symbols, I would do the equal sign. So I would just write 13 equals 13. Now what if I changed 13, one of the 13s, to 14? What is the greatest number? Well, 14 is the greatest number. So the hungry alligator will want to eat the 14. So I would read this. So if we had the hungry alligator facing the 14, we would read this as 13 is less than 14. All right, one last set of numbers. 6 and 16. Well, they both have 6's in them, right? Well, 6 has 6 ones, but 16 is 1 10 and 6 ones. Do you think the hungry alligator would want to eat 6? So let's write 6 little fishies, or whole 10 and 6 fishies? Well, I think you'd want to eat the 16, right? So we're going to put the hungry alligator facing the 16. So we would write 6 is less than 16. If I was to write, I would put 16 is less, or sorry, 6 is less than 16. So on today's homework or little worksheet, what you're going to do is you're going to go in and you're going to write what the hungry alligator would want to eat. So what is the greatest number? Or you'd have the number facing the greatest. So like again, I had 10 and 12. Well, the hungry alligator want to eat the 12. So I'm going to put my symbol, little t, because he wants 12 fish, not 10. And then if I had, say I had 9 and I had 8. Well, which one's the largest number? I would say 9. So I would put the hungry alligator's mouth towards the 9. So I would read this as 10 is less than 12, but 9 is greater than 8. So we'll continue to work with this over the next couple of weeks, but I just want to kind of show you how to write or using the symbols with the hungry alligator. All right, I hope you have a great day. Bye.